Hey Gemini, welcome to your March 2025 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from March 24th until the 31st. Oh shit. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started here and jump straight in. What's going on with you, Gemini? Let's take a look here. You did pull the World card here in your challenge. Well, the World card is symbolic of old chapters closing, new chapters beginning, brand new cycles beginning, old cycles closing out. We're definitely in this cycles closing out, cycles beginning here because we just, we're in the middle of eclipses. We just had a lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 14th of March, and now we have a partial solar eclipse in Aries on the 29th. So there's a lot of new beginnings here starting to happen, new things here that are starting to take shape and form. And I feel like for you, you're going to really benefit from this energy, Gemini. Something that you're unaware of at this time. I think the energy coming up, I feel like you'll really benefit from. We're getting out of all this Pisces energy that's been squaring you, right? Life's been feeling hella confusing for Geminis, disorienting, nothing makes sense, and the lack of meaning, trying to deeply understand things spiritually. And I think the enlightenment's really going to hit you whenever Neptune comes into Aries, which will be, I think it's the 29th or it could be the 30th of this week of March. And because it's fire, and fire is going to sextile you, which is going to be, but it's good, it's harmonious here for you. And Neptune is a planet that does rule meaning and spirituality. And being able to feel properly oriented and not disoriented. Oh yeah. So that's going to be good. And then the solar eclipse as well will sextile you. So you're getting kind of like this reset here. There's this reset happening for you, especially on an energetic level, Gemini. And I think your ability to be able to enjoy things again out in the world, or just to have fun again, to be a part of something, or just to create, have fun again. I think I think that's being really restored here, or you'll be noticing the increase of it. Let's see here. You did pull this Black Moon Lilith card. It says mystery here. Explore the deeper mysteries, I feel, Gemini. There's parts of yourself here. We're going to go deep, fuck it. There's parts of yourself here that you could be rejecting. I don't know if it's due to like shame or something like that, but I think these parts are like that. It's if you ever done shadow work, it's like these parts of ourselves that we disown, but once we integrate them again, it's like we find all this fucking energy. I think that's what's happening here for you. It's like these parts of yourself that maybe you have you've cut off or deemed, unworthy or felt ashamed of. Like, I think these are like, I don't think they're like for you. I think they're like there's all this energy that you've cut off, and I think it's all being kind of integrated back in. So I think all this energy is about to be exuding from you, and that could even be happening now because you do have the Knight of Wands in your current energy, but this is also entering into the week. And then you have the Sun card here as well, which deals with the personality and the ego and the self. So this is you, I feel, about to become a lot more vibrant, vital, and aware, and happy here, and expressive, and being able to enjoy things, and also having a stronger sense of self and a stronger sense of identity. Like if you've been questioning like who you are, what your identity is, a Neptune square and all the Pisces energy squaring you can do that. It's like it makes things very confusing. But now with all this energy shifting into Aries, it's like now you can start really defining things and understanding things. You pulled this skywriting card. It says the fates here. You're in control of your destiny. It was a really good book by Alexander Lowen. There's a couple good ones. There's one called Pleasure, and there's one called Fear of Life, The Wisdom of Failure. There's a bunch of them, but basically his whole thing is, or in the book specifically, Fear of Life, where there's structure, like the character structure, right? Like where there's structure, you can predict, right? There's pattern. And so all we have to, like for you, this is you breaking patterns here and starting to take control over like your life more. Like, so this could be breaking addictions, breaking bad habits, breaking, patterns, whatever the case might be, that have been keeping you stuck in this way of being, right? The sun card, your identity, who you are, your sense of self, your ego, your way of being. And because you're changing things about yourself, you're taking more control of your fate. So I think at this time, like, you're in full control over your destiny and your fate. But I think you're having to be conscious of your particular patterns and habits. Let's see here. Yeah, you pull this going forward card. It's like it's wide open. I feel like the debris is being cleared from your path here. You have the Three of Pentacles here for the overall energy here for your reading. Overall, I feel like this is a week to where there's a lot of there's an emphasis on work and building and becoming more structured, disciplined, and organized here. Also, too, I see people coming to you specifically for help. So, like, if you have your own business, or I don't know if you have your own services or anything like that, I see people really seeking you out. You could even be getting a job well done here, or just be receiving recognition. But either way, the Three of Pentacles it's Mars and Capricorn. So what it deals with is having to be disciplined with your action and your energy, and having to be critical on yourself when it comes to important things, and having to be tenacious, like having to be disciplined here. You have the Knight of Wands here in your current energy, because you have a lot of energy with this Knight of Wands. I think you're very passionate about what you're doing here, or there's a lot of passionate energy here, a lot of fiery energy, a lot of self-determined energy, leadership energy, clarity, decisiveness that you're moving forward with. You have the World card here in your challenge, and then your advice is the Page of Swords here. Yeah, the World could literally represent the world. You have this North Node in Pisces in your 10th house, and the 10th house is the world, it's the public. And then the 11th house also is the world and the public, but it's how the world and society benefits us, where Neptune will come into Aries, it'll come into your 11th house. And so for you, it's really about putting yourself out there and aiming for the type of career that you really want, creating the ideal reality that you really want, allowing yourself to dream, like literally allowing yourself to dream. I feel like it's you that could be holding yourself back, because you may not think it's possible. But that's the interesting thing with this Black Moon Lilith card. The mystery is, like, it's really just these subconscious, unconscious stories that you've been telling yourself. So the Page of Swords as your advice is actually saying, like, the more you put yourself out there, network, move forward with your ideas, like, the bigger your life comes, the bigger your reality comes here. You have the Page of Cups here in the future position. You could be getting help here in the future with the Page of Cups. If you have Taurus placements, I'll watch the Taurus read, because they got the same exact card in the same exact position. But you could be getting help here and support here from someone here as well. And I also see you too just feeling a lot more creative and inspired here. I would trust your own creativity. I feel like you have like all these creative impulses, but for some reason you have been blocking yourself from like really following through with those things. That Knight of Wands is like moving forward with determination and decisiveness and acting on those things, because I see you having a lot of it. You have the Queen of Cups here in the outcome position. Yeah, I think by the end of the week, I see you being in a very like emotionally, an emotional, comforting place, to where you feel grounded and rooted in your being, and you feel like you have support and there's love around you. We'll see what that's about more here. Let's clarify your read. Clarify the Page of Cups, clarify the Three of Pentacles here for the overall energy. You have the Ace of Cups here. There's something that you're very strongly devoted to, that you love. It's the love of the work here that you're doing. I see you falling in love with the process of something, or falling in love with your work, or just feeling very devoted towards your work. You're finding a lot of emotional, spiritual fulfillment with it. or something you could be working on, being a part of, is very spiritually and emotionally uplifting. Clarify the Knight of Wands in your current energy. You have the King of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely moving forward with a lot of confidence, authority, feeling self-determined. Yeah, you're making shit happen here. Clarify the world and your challenge. You pull the Knight of Wands here. Clarify the Page of Swords as your advice. You pull the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like your advice is to be fair with what you're doing. Knight of Wands in the World card can be, just be aware of not being too selfish or being too prideful. That's the only thing I feel like you have to look out for, is like being too selfish or being too prideful. The Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles says, make sure that there's an equal reciprocity, right? And keep your word on things. If you say you're going to do something, do it, right? Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, right? Because you'll garner more respect and trust. But also, too, I gotta be real. You know, the Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles is asking for fucking help if you need it, right? Because that World card, the Knight of Wands, is like, I'm gonna take on the whole world by myself, right? Like, or I don't need anyone. I'm just gonna, you know. But I feel that's not the world we're in now with Pluto being in Aquarius. You can't do it all alone. I think with the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles as your advice, it's asking for help, seeking out people that could give you opportunities, or that will, you know, that will support you or aid you here if you need the help. Clarify this Page of Cups here in the future position. What is this about? You pulled the Seven of Swords here. Let me pull one more on this, just so I see. You have the Eight of Wands here as well. I don't feel like that Seven of Swords is a negative energy. The Seven of Swords is strategies and tactics. And the Seven of Swords also a moon in Aquarius. So it has a lot to deal with humility and service and loyalty. So this could be you really coming up with a way how to be of the best service for the collective, for everybody, for your groups or for your community or for the world. So you have something special with this Page of Cups that you would like to share, or that you would like to continuously give to the world here. And so you could be maybe like your mission statement, or like your mission in general, like the mission statement or the message of like your like, it's not the whole purpose, but it could be like your mission statement, or your the hell am I looking for at this time? It feels to me like your mission statement, like you could be recrafting something here or revising something here. Eight of Wands is like speech, right? Writing, creating. So you could be redoing something and making something even better because you feel inspired and motivated and uplifted here. So that's why I get that creative energy really coming through. To really tend to the needs of others, specifically because you have the Six of Pentacles as your advice. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the outcome. You did pull the Ace of Wands here, yeah. I just feel like you're emotionally feeling fulfilled and spiritually fulfilled, which is giving you more energy with the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Sun card here. Four of Wands. This is in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I feel like now is the time for you to really do the things here that bring enjoyment into your life, like the things that you actually enjoy out in the world with groups, communities here, or a community here, and allow yourself to be seen. The Sun card is all about allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to shine and to have fun. Four of Wands, and to go out and do things that are fun. Because you do have Venus and Mercury that retrograde in your 11th. The 11th house is the house of enjoyment, right? Yes, it deals with community. but it's how the world benefits us, right? So that could be like groups, communities. It's also profit or revenue, same thing. Let's see here. And so Mercury and Venus are retrograding there, and so it's like you are kind of rethinking things and trying to find more pleasing, more satisfying things in that area. And you did pull this Earth element card that says stability here. I feel like also this week there's an emphasis on your stability. With that Three of Pentacles being the, you know, work, career, structure. You did pull the Straddling Worlds card. It says wandering between realms here. Yeah, I feel like now's the time for you to choose like what you want your future to actually be and start shaping it and crafting it. And you pulled this Wisdom card here. It's like you already have the experience, you already have the knowledge, you already have the wisdom here. So all you have to do is just carry it with you going forward. So, but I do see your challenge though. It's like your challenge is like you want to be sure. It's like you need decisiveness and clarity. It's like you want to move forward with full confidence, but at the same time there are still things that you're debating and trying to figure out and put together. It is a process. I do see it coming together, but I would say not to sit idle here. And if you need help, or if you need suggestions, or if you need other people to help you with what you're trying to do, I would definitely reach out and do that. So that is what I got for you, Gemini, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Any questions you have, if you need clarity, guidance, confirmation, I'm here for you. If you haven't yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise than that, I will see you later. Bye, Gemini.